And now, is he your type?
No, mainly because of the dreads. I am not a dread, or locks, not dreads. Not a lock guy.
Thanks for correcting yourself.
Yeah, of course, because your locks are neat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so just the hairs for you is the no.
What
Just
is
a
it, What is it
reminder.
about locks, though,
Just
specifically?
an X reminder.
As an X,
That's all.
yeah, see?
That really is.
Yeah, people who, I didn't hurt you. I didn't do anything.
No, you didn't. You
Yeah,
didn't. It's just
yeah,
a
yeah.
reminder.
Right. Sure, that's fair.
All right, thank you.
My name is Madid. I'm 32.
Okay, and Medea, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're a gorgeous woman. I can't say less than that. It's just that, I like my women with a great sense of style and fashion. I would have loved, something on either of your wrists.
Okay.
I don't know if you can tell. I can go out without a watch. Whether I'm grabbing groceries or going out for a date, I got to have something on my wrist. That's just me, and I like my women to have that too. But definitely, if I see you somewhere else, we can definitely hang out. I mean, you're in finance. I'm in finance as well. You hoop. You're into fitness.
Yeah.
A lot of things we have in common, but it's just a sense of fashion.
Okay,
Yeah.
no problem.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Miss Angie, and we are back with another Let's Talk Tuesday. And as you see from the title, we are talking about what are your deal breakers in relationship. So as you've seen, I did play a few clips from Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And like I said, I have been on this whole binge watching of all the episodes. So anyways, this brought me to a really good topic that I feel like we should talk about when it comes to relationship, as far as what are your deal breakers. And of course, for the, Pop the Balloon or Find Love, at the beginning, you have to pick certain details because you don't know the person, of course, on what it could be as far as your match. So it could be the way the person is dressed. It could be the hairstyle. It could be different things because, of course, you don't know this person as far as their character, but you just know as far as their personal appearance. If this is somebody that you would, engage in conversation or want to get to know just off of how they look. So anyways, a few things that I did write down that is kind of like what could cause this thing to be a deal breaker in relationships or when you're dating somebody. First one is religion. Religion also plays a major part in a deal breaker, what you believe in. That's another thing that I noticed on the show for sure. A lot of women and men ask, what do you believe in? Are you Christian? Do you believe in God? What is your background? And so that can also be a deal breaker for many people. Fashion, the way you dress, your style is a deal breaker. Another thing that I noticed on the show for sure is if you have kids. Some people who don't have any kids don't want to deal with the drama of having a baby mama or multiple baby mamas. A lot of people feel like they would like to have their first child with that person. So children is also a lot of times a deal breaker. Hairstyles. Another thing that I noticed watching the show is how your hair is. Some men like the natural, some men don't care for the weaves and the wigs. That's another deal breaker. Job profession, what kind of job you have, definitely financial stability are deal breakers for people. Age, height, these things are definitely deal breakers for people. If you watch the show, you know, a lot of times taller women will say to men, hey, you're not tall enough. And some guys who are shorter say, I don't date tall women. So that is also a deal breaker. Attraction can also be a deal breaker. Race, some people decide that they want to date within their race. Another deal breaker is how they are raised. Some people feel like, have you been raised in a two-parent household or one parent? Some people feel like if you had a mother and father in your life, then you are able to, show up in a relationship. That's not always true, but some people do critique and feel like they rather date somebody who's had both parents in their life. Another one is how many past relationships have you had? That is sometimes a deal breaker. If they feel like you have had multiple relationships, sometimes people feel like you are not stable. Now this was another thing that was interesting on Pop the Balloon because one of the guys had noticed the girl, her nails. and said that that was a deal breaker for him. Even though nails can be taken off and put on. But you'll be surprised. That's why I said I learned a lot watching this Pop the Balloon or Find Love, because these are deal breakers just off of people meeting or seeing each other for the first time. But the nails is like, okay, you can take the nails off. But some guys feel like, no, too long for me and I'm not willing to put up with it. Another one is, are they bougie or flashy? And the other issue can also be weight. These are just a list of deal breakers that I have kind of just put together from watching the show and just my own personal, just seeing different relationship shows in general. And so I wanted to take the challenge for people who may be single, who are trying to date, and anybody can do this, this kind of challenge. But I want you guys to actually take time to write at least a list of what your deal breakers are. And when you write that list of your deal breakers, write what you feel like you can sacrifice and what you feel like you can't sacrifice. And I feel like this is a good challenge for everyone who wants to learn more about themselves and who wants to be prepared for a relationship. For ones who have dealt with failed relationships, I think it's a good challenge to figure out, what are you willing to sacrifice? What are some of your deal breakers? Do you feel like your deal breaker is one of those things where it's like, okay, that's petty, that's too small? Or do you feel like your deal breaker is something that you really truly stand strong and you feel like, you know what, this is something that I cannot bend on? I truly feel that when we start, and this is what I had to learn within dating, and I'm still learning this within being in a relationship. Once you start to understand what you're willing to accept and not accept, what your boundaries are, and what you are willing to say, you know what, I'd rather walk away from this relationship because this is not feeding me, this is not what I need, then you are able to have a better dating life. You are able to have a better relationship. But until we are real within ourselves, you will not be able to get any further, because you're constantly battling with, do I really want to accept this? Do I not want to accept this? And you can't be on the straddling the fence. Like I told you guys in the past few videos, my counselor always said, your yes is your yes and your no is your no. Stick by that, live by that, so that you can have a better dating life, a better relationship. Better communication is the key for sure. So anyways, this is the video for Let's Talk Tuesday, as far as talking about what are the things that basically your deal breakers, the things that you feel like you are not able to deal with. And I want to challenge you guys, like I said, make a list of the things that are your deal breakers and kind of read over those and see what you can sacrifice and what you can't. So anyways, like I said, like I always say, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe to your girl's channel, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.